Hey guys, thanks for checking in this morning. Hey guys, hey. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for checking in this morning, guys. This is my 8 o'clock hour for my inspirational Sunday read for my book, Tunnel Vision. So this Sunday, and every Sunday, if this is your first time checking in, I usually do a Sunday read for about 15 minutes at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's every Sunday I do this. And I do have a Facebook group as well. I am live on Facebook. So if you can't catch it on IG, make sure you join the Facebook group because it is going to be live there. And even if you miss it, good morning. Even if you miss it, I usually post this on like my YouTube channel or either in the Facebook group. So if you have joined the Facebook group, I will be starting to post these recap videos in my Facebook group. And so I wanted to get started, guys, with just on page 47 this week. If you have the book, you can follow along with me. If not, I'm just going to tell you about some of the things that, I was thinking, like when I was writing this, or some of the things that when I was journaling, like some of the things that I was going through when I was, as I was in the beginning of my weight loss journey. So, and if this is your first time logging in, I wrote this book, Tunnel Vision. I journaled my weight loss. I journaled my weight loss journey. When I first started my weight loss, in the beginning, I was 257 pounds. I'm now down to about, 180. So like total, I've lost 75 pounds. And I wrote about I just journaled like the whole process of me like going through what I was going through. Some of the things that, I was mentally going through, physically going through. And I journal those things every single day and I put them in a book. I'm a writer by nature. I love to write. I've been writing since I was a little girl. And I decided to just pull all this information into like one book. And if you haven't picked the book up, make sure you go to Amazon or either go to the link in my bio because I have the link in my bio. Hey, Johnny. I have the link in my bio that you can purchase the book. But today I wanted to just briefly just talk about like some of the things on page 47 and talk about three things mainly. And those three things are, like when you're trying to do a weight loss journey, you're trying to get results and reach goals. The first thing you got to do is put a plan in place. And then from that plan, you'll form an action and then you kind of like develop your results from there. So a lot of times people go into like weight loss, just figuring that like they can do this, overnight thing where they can lose like 10, 20 pounds overnight and it's going to stay off forever. I've tried that several times and trust me guys, like it doesn't work. The only thing that I can honestly say worked for me is me staying in the gym and having a healthy lifestyle. And when I say having a healthy lifestyle, a lot of times, like for me previously, I felt like when people say, "Oh, I'm living my healthy lifestyle," it was like they were eating salads, they were eating, like strict confining foods all the time, and that was just my perception of it. But now that I'm in the life, I see that I can have I can have a customized meal plan, which there's a young lady. She works at the gym that I train at. Her name is I Am the Queen of Nutrition. She can design you a customized meal plan that will fit, whatever calorie intake that you're trying to have. So if you don't want to eat like all the boring foods and like salads and stuff like that along your healthy, like lifestyle, you just hit her up. Her name, her email, her IG is I Am the Queen of Nutrition. and she does these customized meal plans. And I've seen people eating Krispy Kreme donuts and still losing weight. So good morning, Miss Baker. I've seen people eating Krispy Kreme donuts. I've seen them eating grilled cheese sandwiches. Whatever it is that you want to put on your meal plan, she can design that for you, and you still will lose weight. So make sure you hit her up if you don't want to like continue. If you want to have that healthy lifestyle and you don't want to like be confined to like the salads and like all the strict foods that we typically think that we have to eat. So again, like in my book on page 47, I talk about how I develop a plan, when I wanted to like get serious about my weight loss, because I wasn't always serious. I kept saying I was serious, but I wasn't always serious. It wasn't until I actually like put a plan in place for like what I wanted to see. I got like I created something similar to like a vision board, and I put my plan there and I designed it, and I asked myself a couple questions like how much weight did I want to lose, and some of the just typical questions that you might want to ask yourself. And I wrote them on page 47. The first question was, how much weight do you want to lose? Why do you want to lose the weight? Because a lot of times we try to lose weight for the wrong reasons. And previously, like I was wanting to lose weight for, I might have been in a relationship, or, something else might have been going on where I wanted to lose the weight. It wasn't really for me until this time. And I think that's why it became like a thing for me this time, because I did it for myself. Like it wasn't because of, my kids. It wasn't because any other thing other than me wanting to feel healthy, because I talked about earlier some weeks ago about me having like panic attacks and things like that. And I actually thought I was having like a heart attack when I was a little heavier. So those are some of the things that I kind of like wrote down. And I wanted to these questions. I said, is this for like a quick fix, or was it like a long-term thing that I was doing? How do I eat healthy meals? And it's like from the beginning, I always knew it was food. It was always food. And because I've always read about like the foods you eat, the saying is you are what you eat. And I used to eat so bad, guys. And it's like when you're living a certain lifestyle, you have those choices to go out to like all the nice restaurants, and you feel like, if you have a salad and a steak, that's not too bad. But those foods are still high in calories, still high in fat. And if you're not counting your calories and your protein intake and your carb intake, you can always like gain weight from eating those foods as well. And I didn't really understand until like, honestly, like within the last 6 months, I really started grasping the concept of eating the amount of calories that I burn. So, and it's because my trainer drives it in my head like every single day almost. And I'm really starting to kind of like grab the concept now. And it's been easier for me to maintain my weight, because a lot of people ask like, how do you even maintain the weight? Because I speak about this all the time. Like, I feel like it was much easier to lose the weight than to maintain it. Because like now that the weight is off, it's just such a struggle to keep the weight off. Like, so a lot of times people want that quick fix. And this is one of the reasons why the quick fixes doesn't work, because you may lose the weight, but then you may stop going to the gym. You may stop eating right. So you have to have a healthy lifestyle in order to keep those pounds off, keep those inches off, and like you deserve it. Like if you've worked so hard to lose the weight, like because I've done this so many times and I've fucked up, so many times, and like it just drives you crazy. It makes you so mad to know that you lose like over 20 pounds and then you gain maybe 15 back from just negligence, from things that you can basically do on a daily that's not going to cause you to go out of your way. Like maybe even waking up an extra 10 minutes early to fix your breakfast so you don't have to grab like the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and or you don't have to grab those quick trip, whatever, like wherever you stop at in the morning on your way to work. You don't have to grab those things if you wake up maybe like 10 minutes earlier in your morning. Or one of the things that I talked about too in my book was that how I meal prepped. Like I used to take every Sunday, which is today, so I am going to make sure my food is prepped today. So I used to take Sundays, and I used to just prepare all my meals for the week. And once I started doing that, it helped. But as soon as and I'm going to tell you guys, if I don't meal prep, my whole week is thrown off, because now I'm searching for food. So if I don't meal prep, or if I don't order the meal prep, and if you're local, I usually do my meal prep through, his name is _ Malik Made It on IG. You can definitely hit him up. He has some really great meal preps for you for the week, and it's already calorie counted. And sometimes I get lazy, so I'll need to be with somebody that can already count my calories. I already know how much protein I'm getting. I need to know how many carbs and macros. I need to know all those things ahead of time if I'm going to pay for a service. Because if not, then I can just take the time and do it myself. But as a convenience, meal prep is really good because, if you like me and you get busy, you might just need that convenience. So that's one of the things that you can probably like put in your plan. If you are beginning your weight loss journey, or if you're struggling, if you hit that plateau, you can't lose the weight and you can't figure it out, because I've been there. So it may be the food and it may be the exercise. So one of the things that I am going to start back doing this week, guys, because we have weigh-ins at my gym tomorrow. And honestly, I've not been eating so well this week. So I know I've probably gained a few pounds. Nothing to, for me to be bothered about. But at the same time, it's like once you lose it, you want to keep it off. You don't want to, increase the scale. So one of the things that I am going to put in my plan this week is I'm gonna start back running. I don't know like how much I'm gonna run because I have a knee swelling problem. So, but I am gonna definitely start back running this week. And also I'm gonna start back spinning. May do a spin class with Ride Out Renee, and she's on Instagram. She does have a virtual class if you're not here in Atlanta. I'm spinning today for Valentine's Day. That's my Valentine's outing for today. But my plan is to do those things, and because I gotta hit my goal this week. Yesterday I was just thinking to myself, like, why am I playing with this goal? I even went to a party last night and I didn't even drink because I'm really serious about hitting my goal that I wanted to hit for February. And that's one of the things that can really help you. When you write things down, you can kind of hold yourself accountable. And this doesn't necessarily have to work for just weight loss, guys. This works for business as well. So, if you have a business and you're just starting your business, make sure, write your plan down. Don't just go on the fly. Don't just, just say I'm going to do this and do that, and don't write these ideas down, because sometimes, we get so wrapped up into everything else that we may forget about, a great idea or a plan that, may bring in some additional revenue for you, for all the new business owners that are just starting. And then, definitely put those plans into action, whether it's the fitness or, your weight loss or your business. After you write them down, make sure you put them into action, because once you put them into action, that's how you're going to develop your results. So you're going to develop your results in fitness, your weight loss, your business, either one of those three things, you'll start seeing the results. Just writing them down and putting the plan in action. So that's what I wanted to talk about this week, guys. So those are the three things. If you want to write them down and you have any questions, I can accept a request because we do have time to accept the request. So if anybody have any questions about my weight loss journey, or anything about business that I can help you guys with, I'm definitely here to answer the questions this morning. We have a few more minutes, so if anyone do have any questions, drop them in the chat or send a request. I have gone live, so I do know how to do it now. So if there's any questions, make sure you drop them in the chat below. And I'm gonna just read through some of this thing. Hey Tiffany, good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Okay, so just to recap what we talked about today in the inspirational read. And if you haven't, before I say that, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, make sure you go and join the Tunnel Vision Mindset Facebook group. It is my group. I just started a couple weeks ago, but we do have a few people in there. We are growing. And eventually I want to just, do everything on Facebook, in the Facebook group, because I want to make it private. Because I want to talk about some additional things that, that I do on a daily, to help improve my weight loss, help improve like different areas of my business, and just some of the things that I do that I don't put on IG. Because like on IG has this thing, like it's a perception, and people, think like it's something totally different. But I started my Facebook group so I can get very, very personal. I can be very, very transparent on my Facebook group. So, and it is a private group. So if you do send me a request, I will accept your request. And I'm going to start doing like daily affirmations and things that I'm doing, things that I'm trying. Like this week, there is this like old like 3-day diet that my mom used to do. And I'm going to call her today to get like all the ingredients of the things that she used to do. Because I just remember seeing her growing up. And she used to always be on these fad diets and things like that. But every time she did this diet, it always worked. So this week is way in for me. So I am going to hit that diet for like 3 days just to see what it does. And again, I'm going to bump my cardio up. If you have seen the beatboxing, I did incorporate that as a cardio the last week. And that one is I Am Mixed with Rich. Or you can either just go to the Results City and download the app and you'll see the class there. And that's a virtual class. And I burned a lot of calories in that class, guys. So I'm excited about what's going to change in my body this week. That's my plan for this week. A few things that, I discussed was I'm going to start bumping up my cardio, making sure my meal prep is together this week. And also another one, I'm just going to be drinking more water. I haven't been drinking a lot of water. And I'm going to call my mom to get that diet. But I will drop it in the Facebook group because I do plan on losing some pounds this week and definitely some inches. So I'll drop it in my Facebook group. So if you haven't joined, just go to the link in my bio, in my IG bio. You can find everything there that I'm associated with. You can find every link in that bio. It's very easy for you. And also, if you haven't picked the book up, make sure you pick it up. And, so you can read along, with us on Sunday. And I'm almost out of my sweatshirts, guys. I'm going to have to do a reorder. But the pink ones sold out. I only have the black ones left. And thanks for everyone. If you are on here, if anyone did support and purchase a crop top, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate all your support. Thanks for checking in like every Sunday and giving me feedback. I love the feedback. Definitely keep those inboxes coming and join the Facebook group. Drop some before and after pictures in that Facebook group of some of the things that you've tried. Anything that I've suggested, leave a comment in the group because it may encourage or it may help somebody else. reach a weight loss goal. And that's what this is all about. It's all about inspiring others to, better themselves, help them along their weight loss journey, their business, or, whatever it is, self-esteem, confidence, any of those things. And just join the Facebook group, and I will see you guys next Sunday with some more information about my weight loss journey and some things that may help you along your, weight loss journey. So I hope you guys enjoyed my time here, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Thanks for everybody that joined this morning. And don't forget to visit my link for any of my apparel and things like that. Okay. Bye, guys. And happy Valentine's Day.